What's up, Riverview? Me and Will are back.
And today we're going to be interviewing Mr. Della. Woo! So, Mr. Della, during this whole thing, you've been staying inside a lot. Is there anything you've been doing to stay fit, like exercising at all?
Sort of. I set myself a few goals. You know, if you take away all sports, you got to do something so I don't end up looking, well, I got to be able to fit my clothes, put it like that. So a lot of push-ups and a lot of sit-ups. Handstand push-ups less so. I'm not very good at those. I fell a few times. I may have broken a lamp, but, you know, it is what it is. You can always order a new lamp.
Alright, so obviously right now, a big show that everyone seems to be watching is Tiger King.
I saw Tiger, now I understand.
Have you seen Tiger King?
I regret to say that I have actually watched a few episodes of Tiger King. It's eye-opening. I'll say that. It is a cutthroat kind of world down there.
I have a follow-up question. Do you think that Carol Baskins killed her husband?
Yes.
Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Fed them to tigers, they snacking. What's happening? Carol Baskin.
There we go. Carol Baskins, we got you.
This is purely my opinion. I mean, no ill intent towards Miss Baskins, and please don't sue me.
But she better watch out, because RVTV detectives are coming for her. We got you on the ropes.
So, Mr. Della, is there anything fun or interesting you've been trying to cook up during this quarantine?
Like schemes or actual food?
Either.
No schemes. I've been trying to be at least relatively law-abiding. As far as food goes, I have definitely experimented with different types of pizza.
Pizza time.
And my streak is currently at 336 days in a row.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
336 days in a row. So I'm hoping to get to the full year. And I've done a little bit with it. You know, I think something that's completely underrated. If you were to go to either Burger King or McDonald's, get the double cheeseburger. Obviously, remove the bun. Cut up the burger into pieces, and then put it on your pizza to cook it. It is spectacular.
I'd have to try that.
It really is good.
Alright, Mr. Della, so obviously, I'm sure, as most teachers are, they're a little bit disappointed that they can't be teaching, hanging out with each other, hanging out with some of the students. What do you think you missed most about teaching?
The interacting with the kids that you're trying to help. It's really frustrating to give an assignment and somebody says to you like, wow, I didn't understand this, and your response is, well, I can video chat you and try to explain it, or, you know, I try to type out an explanation in an email. So that's a struggle. And then there's some things that would come up via questions in class. You're missing a lot by not having class. You know, as much as some of your teachers may or may not admit, you know, there's always the questions. You're like, why are you asking another question? But the reality is those questions drive learning. And that's probably the most frustrating part, is that you know that your class isn't going to be necessarily as effective online as it would be in person, for a whole host of reasons.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Della, you've been teaching at Riverview for a decently long time. Is there a favorite memory you have while teaching there?
Favorite memory? Oh, there have been some interesting days. I did get to catch a bird once. That was kind of fun.
I remember that.
You know, I mean, as far as in class, I think almost every day has something happen that is pretty memorable. You know, whether it's a hilarious interaction or, you know, just a funny story or something like that. You know, being able to interact with your colleagues or the students, you know, the people that are a part of your life.
Yeah. Alright, so for our last question in the interview part, what would you... I mean, obviously, everyone right now is extremely bored. Everyone is trying to find new things to do. Is there anything... Is there anything that you think... Have you picked up? Any hobbies you picked up? Anything you started to do?
I did learn how to stream video games and play them online. That's the one thing I learned how to do, something I never bothered with before. So that's something. I mean, I wouldn't call it a hobby at this point. I just spent a lot of money and have used it twice.
What have you been playing?
Well, this is semi-embarrassing, but I picked up Minecraft.
Yeah.
So I have a pretty ridiculous looking world that I'm starting to build, and I've died more times in there than I care to mention. You know, I'm a little late to the game, but whatever, you know, it's something. Highly addictive. Wouldn't recommend it for most people who don't have time, but since right now we have a plethora of that, why not, right? I think I'm gonna redo my entire garden, you know, sort of a classic old Italian guy thing. I'm working my way to acting like an 80-year-old.
What are you growing?
Growing my own peppers so I can give them out as sweet candy on Halloween.
So, Mr. Della,
You are cooking up schemes. You lied earlier.
Mr. Della, before we let you go, is there anything you'd like to say to Riverview, the staff, and the students?
Miss you guys. I wish I was at school instead of sitting in my house all day. That would be a big one. Just basically, you know, stay as positive as you can, and hopefully we'll be back to school in the fall, and they can figure out some way to, you know, make this summer at least a little bit more tolerable. You know.
All right, thanks a lot, Mr. Della. We really appreciate having you on here.
All right, guys. Hey, listen. Like I said, don't edit me out too bad and make me look terrible.
Yeah. You look great.
You're not gonna look worse than we do. All right, Riverview. Well, there you have it.
I'm Will.
I'm Shoop.
Don't forget to stand for the pledge.
Have a great day.